I need to make a lot of money.
Now, in this video, you'll be needing two very important applications on your phone. The very first one is ChatGPT. That is, if you don't have ChatGPT on your phone, better go and install it. Let's come to your Play Store to see the app I'm talking about. ChatGPT. Click on it, and you can see this application now. ChatGPT. Click on it to install, and after installing it, you open. Now, this application is the application we're going to be using for our idea generation. That is, we are going to be using ChatGPT to generate our idea. Now, if you want to create the image of a baby, for instance, you are going to come to this place and say create images of a Nigeria baby. Now, when you're done writing your prompt, you click on this arrow to send and wait for your prompt to be generated for you. The prompt has been generated for me successfully. Now, for instance, you want a situation where the baby will be lying in the hospital. You can include that you want the baby to be lying in the hospital, like this one. You can see, give me two prompts and can use to generate image of a baby or a Nigerian baby lie in it's supposed to be an hospital bed. You can just describe whatever thing you want ChatGPT to give you, and after you are done describing it, you send and wait for your image to be generated for you successfully. So I'm going to use this prompt. So what I'm going to do is I'll click on the prompt, click on select, and copy the prompt. Right after copying the prompt, I'm going to head over to the second application. So you come to your Play Store again if you're using an Android phone, and you type Grok AI. Just click on Grok and you install this particular application. After installing it, you click on open to open the app. Remember, we already copied a prompt from ChatGPT. So when you get to this place, you can either click on imagine, but I don't advise people to click on imagine most times, because if you click on imagine, the only thing you will be able to create here is to create an image, right? So when you get to this place, click on create videos. Of course, we came here to create videos. After clicking on create videos, we are going to paste the prompt we got from ChatGPT, paste it here, and click on this arrow to send. Now, after clicking on this arrow to send, Grok is going to generate a lot of images for you. You can see several images of a Nigeria girl. Remember, it's possible for you to generate any baby of your choice. If you want the baby to be from America, you can actually specify that you want the baby to be from America, right? The location of the baby is not restricted by anything. Now, if you want to download or save these images, you can see they are just static images, they are not movie. Now, if you want to download these images, you can just press the image and click on the download button to download. At least you can just press the image and click on the download icon to download. Or another way you can download these images is by clicking on the image and clicking on this arrow pointing down to download your image. Now we have ordinary images that are not moving, and there is possibility for you to turn these images to videos. Now, to turn these images to video, what you are going to do is to simply click on this icon that look like a tape. You can click on it. You can click on as many as you want, but I would advise you not to waste it, because Grok is not totally free. There is a point you use it to, then they will tell you to subscribe. Or do not worry, if they ask you to subscribe or upgrade, you can just uninstall it, install it back again, and use a new email to sign in and continue using it, right? So we are going to wait for the video to be generated for us. You can see the first video, the baby is clapping. The same thing applies to the second video, but one thing you need to take note of is the fact that they are not talking. Let's play the video and see. You can see that the baby the baby is not talking. We can just hear some sound at the background, but the baby is not talking, right? Now let's say we want to make the baby to talk, or even make the baby to walk. What you do is you can click on, either you click on this one, or you can click on another image. Let's say we want to try it with another image that is not moving at all. Let's click on this image now and right, we are going to make it work, right? So our intention now is to make it to work. So first of all, we'll click on it. Okay, well, let's and click on make a video. All right, I think we need to make a video first before we can make it. So let's click on this one and we are going to customize this video. Remember, we already have a video. We are going to customize the video so that the baby will make certain gesture. And we are going to come here and type. Now this is what I want the baby to say. She will stand up. She stood up looking angry and says energetically, and in Nigeria asset. I need to make a lot of money. I don't want to be poor like my parents. This is what I want the baby to say. So if this is what you want or anything you want the baby to say, you can as well write it. But first of all, you describe the movement, you describe what you want the scene to look like, then you impute what she want to say, you equally add the asset. If you want her to say this in American asset, you can also specify that you want it spoken in American asset. If you want her to say this in pidgin, you can also write everything you are writing here in pidgin English. Now, once you are done writing whatever you want to write, the next thing you are going to do is to click on this arrow to set. You are asked to confirm your age. I'm just going to let me put 1990. So let me confirm my age and send. And my video is being generated for me successfully. I just put any age of my choice and send, and the video is being generated. We cut from 1 to 100%.
I need to make a lot of money.
Now that your video has been generated for you, if you want to save this video, kindly click on that arrow pointed down to download your video. And one thing I want you to understand is it's possible for you to introduce this prompt or any prompt of your choice, and at the first instance, it will not generate the exact result for you. So in that case, instead of you to complain or instead of you to, give up and say that Grok is not working for you, introduce another prompt again. Re-edit the prompt you use or get another prompt and use it to generate your video. Just be patient with it. It's AI and it is not perfect.